Okay. Let's get it going. Can you still see it if I go full screen?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so you took the Q right away. Like sometimes, like there's an invade, right, and getting the W is pretty important for an invade because that 1 second root, right? If they don't flash it, they could probably die. So I just kind of like to hold on to my skill point until you actually start laning.
It's beneath my talent, but I shall elevate it.
Do we want notes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn."
So like this, like getting level 2, it's not always always the thing to go for. Like in this case, you know, your Leona Jhin, so your level 2 is like really strong, so it's fine to try to push for it. But you do always have to keep track, like, you know, the jungler, maybe he can gank level 2, right? Or maybe like your level 2 is not great. Like if they're playing Ezreal, for instance, his level 2 kind of sucks, right? Or like if your support's level 2 sucks as well. Like usually this is a good call, but
The Leona did a pretty good job with warding and map awareness, especially for the laning.
okay.
Minions have
Good.
But I need that feeling.
You can throw it a Q as well, if you want, to leash. Just make sure you throw it out right away so you start getting the mana regen right away. Nice. Now here, we want to start doing our game plan, right? Pushing for level 2, but you're not autoing off cooldown. It's okay because Leona went up and hit this, but ideally she doesn't want to use relic shields to push for level 2, especially when the 80 carry is not actually here yet. Like as long as you're 1 minion ahead, you hit 2 before that. Alright, so you're actually good now that she's hit this. But ideally she wants to use that when you need some health, right? Like when you're like below half HP.
Art is worth the pain.
Ends up being okay. Okay, trade with him. Good. I think we could have landed a Q and an auto there as well, though. Just make that a little bit better. But that was something in the last time I coached you, so. No, we'll put
Just a
that down.
shit ton of CS in these first couple of waves.
Yeah, it's really important to get these early CS. Oh, yikes. That's okay, everybody misses farm though. So you end up pushing it a little bit too far. Now this happens. Where they're close to the turret, right? Where they're like locked right here. And so if you hit them right, you're gonna take turret damage. And they can just reciprocate as well. And Leona also can't really go in. So at this point, I want you to tell me what should you do at the lane.
Let it push back in my favor.
Yeah, exactly. You let it push back in you, because Leona can't do anything, right? She can't do anything if they're right here under their turret. Like, because she wants to go in, so she needs some room to actually go in. So yeah, you let this push into you. So let's see what you do. But you're already hitting these, right, when we need to be letting it just slow push into us. Like that. See, that was a mistake, right? You just want to let this, like, get low. Like, it's already actually pushing into them. Like, you've already screwed up the wave. At this point, we just need to shove it because we messed up. See how it's hard for you to trade with 4-shot because you're pushing it under their turret. Like that's another thing why, like, you have to have a reason for pushing the lane, right? Like initially it was like, okay, get level 2 first, right? But now you're just pushing for no reason. Okay, she got the cannon. Let's go. Cute. Oh, nice. So we'll put it down in here. Push for reason. So some reasons to push are like, you have a you have like a poke support. So this is pretty much when you look to push the lane, or like maybe you killed them, right? Like that's another one. Killed them. So please. Those are like your primary reasons for pushing the lane. Or oh, we forgot the level 2. But in order to get level 2, just remember we only need to be 1 minion ahead. If you're like more than 1 minion, it'll end up pushing too far. And then this happens. Like I think you were like 2 ahead when you went for level 2, and that's why this freeze is happening. What's he doing? Like
Watch. Pretty sure this lagging here.
Oh, see, nice. See, he can't do this when they're over here, right? That's why now now the lane is finally coming into you. This gives Leona the room to do what she wants to do. Okay, good. We can trade here. Like we can at least walk up and pressure. Like what you could do is you could just kind of walk up here and make them think that you're gonna trade on them, and then they'll probably just back off, right? And then that makes them miss this CS, makes them miss maybe this CS, right? Even though you don't want to do it, it's good to kind of put that fear in them, you know. like make them think that you're gonna trade with them, like trade with the 4-shot, and they're like, oh, I don't want to take this 4-shot, but really you don't actually want to, right? You just want to get the last hits, because you can't really go too far, but you kind of want to try to threaten like you actually are doing it. Okay, that was a nice Q, got everything. We're still probably pushing for no reason. Okay, hold this lane, that's good. Oh, missed it. Unlucky. We probably want to put a word down. Why do we want to put a word down?
The jungler. I'm pretty sure that's what Leona just goes and does right there.
Yeah, we don't know where the jungler is. And it's 422. At 422, and he hasn't showed up on the map yet, or at least from what I was seeing. I don't think he showed up on the map. Right, and I believe they were late to lane also, which means he started bottom side. Which means like 4 minutes is around when they've like, you know, did like this, and then they went like that. And then they did this, maybe look for top gank, right? Or they look for mid gank, or like, you know, scuttle crab or invade or something like that, right? And then that's like this like 3:30, right? So 4 minutes 22 seconds. We know he's pretty much going to be here, probably farming his Gromp or his wolves, or he's taking scuttle crab, right? And his only options are to gank mid lane or to gank bottom lane. So you always want to try to keep track of the jungler. Where is the jungler? What side did he start? So that allows us to play, you know, to play like passively or aggressively in the lanes. Like if we know he's top side, right? Then we know we can push, because we know he's like top side. Like, you want to keep doing this even after 4 minutes, or at least try to keep doing it.
Leona spotted him placing right
Okay,
there.
Who is it? Another Shaco. Okay, so Shaco's actually a top. You still want to hold the lane here, though. Okay. You want to save the 4-shot, remember? We want to trade when we get 4-shot. He's also really low. And here you ended up using it on the minion, I believe. Wait, wasn't that 4-shot? You have 2 shots. Oh, wait, that was your second. Okay. So it's fine then. Oh, nice. He almost got it. What you could have done actually. Whoa, tell me what you could do better here. What do you think we could do better here?
Maybe a trap, I'm really not sure.
Yeah, a trap, exactly. Because he's rooted, so that gives the trap some time to you know, do its thing in arm, and then also like once it's armed and then he's like inside of the trap, it'll slow him like crazy. That allows you to probably get the extra auto attack off, because the Q is not going to kill him here. Like whenever you're playing with all-in champions like Leona, right? This is why you take trap level 3, right? It's for the Leona. Like otherwise we wouldn't really take traps, because it's pretty much useless. Right, but we can follow up her engage with a trap. Like you first want to put down a trap, and then you want to root them on top of the trap. Yeah, he probably would have died. Seeing the heal there too, we could have flashed for this. Oh, is that forward?
So boring.
Okay. I like that you're holding on to your flash a lot. That's good.
Yeah, I've made a lot of mistakes sort of flashing for a kill, and then all of a sudden the jump right there, and I'm like, well, I wish I saved it.
Yeah, like the trouble is, you know, you just flash and then jungler can kill you. It's like it's Shaco, so if you actually have flash, like Shaco can't realistically kill you. But as soon as your flash is down, right, he can actually kill you. Oh, yikes. Missing cannons feels bad.
It's so difficult to work under these
Feels
conditions.
bad. I pushed it here, but
Yeah.
you lose.
Again, we want to use everything. Like that's kind of what you're doing here. Q, 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 Q. Ah, this is a little bit too close, right? Because if they walk up, like even a little bit, like if they walk up to here, right, they'll see you and then they'll stop you, or they'll engage on you. So we want to try to go out of vision, like go over here. Right, we're just gonna take them. It's gonna take them some time to clear this. Right, or go in a bush, right? Like go in the other bush, not this bush, like the bush down there. I keep forgetting those. What are we talking about here?
Before the curtain goes up.
I think you're in vision here, to be honest. I could be wrong, but I think you're in vision. I think probably only one potion is like enough. Like, ideally, you would have like refillable here, but you don't.
Oh.
And like you're not really getting punished very much by the Lux. So I think it's acceptable to just go like one potion here. Because, you know, if you don't have refillable, this does add up, right? It's 50 gold potion, so it's quite a lot. Oh, damn. Mid lane.
This performance is more
Huh? I like that you're moving over and you're seeing what's going on. There's nothing you can do here, like, cause like nobody's in position.
In a second, I just turned around and went back to the wave because I didn't want to miss all that CS.
Yeah, like
for
you
nothing.
gotta think about like, okay, if you go like the only reason for you to even be fighting is like if your team is fighting, right? And you also have to think about like what happens when you show up and Jacob sees you. Like, what do you think he's gonna do, right? He's probably just gonna queue over the wall or something. Like best case scenario here, you auto him,
Each performance is the last.
right? And then he just queues away.
Every time.
You don't get a lot out of it. You do back off, you don't miss too much. You probably only lost like one for that, so you're here for cannon. Like here we're gonna start pushing it. It's pushing to them anyways, right? We can't really land a freeze with how many minions we have. Like, cause look at how many minions we got. Right? There's no way we can freeze this, but they can freeze it. So we wanna not let that happen. So we just push this out. And maybe look for like a invade
This is my
or around mid lane. I would queue this, right? Try to push it out. Okay, that's bad. Okay, good trade. Oh, what is okay? Good. Okay. You just put traps down here. Like you put traps. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Down. Awesome. See, look at that. Slow solution. Traps are so good.
So annoyed.
Okay. Yeah, like that gank was never gonna work out for Jacob. I mean, this is just go top lane. Again, right? We have 4 shot. What do we want to do when we have 4 shot?
Trade.
Yeah, we want to trade, exactly. So you basically you walk up to the Lucian, right? If he backs off, then we can just like, you know, use it for last hit if the last hit comes up. You know, but we don't want to just like always last hit with it. Ideally, we want a Q and an auto attack. Our Q is about the same range as our auto attack.
I think it's the exact same, actually.
Okay, so this lane's coming to you, I think. It looks like you have a both even. Please don't out of the way. Oh god, Leona. Oh god, Leona. Oh, that was a mistake. Why was that a mistake?
Because now it's going to push back.
Yeah, and I was gonna push. Also, Leona kind of screwed it up too, because she used relic procs. I hate when supports use relic procs on like full HP minions when I just want to pull the lane, and then it ruins my lane management. But you also did it, right? You also auto decreed. You did the same thing as her. Shaco's mid lane. You can look for like an ult here, actually. Oh, but yeah, you can probably look for an ult because you just saw Shaco mid lane, and like Lucian's pretty low. Like just using an ult there and getting like one bullet on Lucian, that'll let Leona close the gap. Okay, heal. Okay. Okay, good, nice. Yeah. That's fine, just letting her get the kill. It's okay. Alright, now we probably want to leave. Oh no. Okay, this is overstaying. Like, we want to leave here cause why?
The Shaco's there.
Yeah, maybe Shaco's here. Or we're low on health, right? So we could probably die to Shaco. Unless we see him on the map, right? And also, we've already pushed in the lane, right? Like, you really gonna greed for another wave? Like, we don't need to greed for this wave. If we just recall, we wouldn't actually be missing this, is that a cannon wave? No, it's not. I think the next one's a cannon wave. Okay, not to see. Now Lucian comes back. Are you leaving? Okay, cool. Like, essentially, you stayed an extra wave for like a control word, right? Like the extra wave, like one wave is like 105 gold. A non-cannon wave, anyways. We're doing well. Yeah, you guys are definitely doing well. Your CS is good. Look at that CS. Insane CS, right?
Yeah.
Great job.
Violent composition.
Ah, rip.
I did that like 2 more times in the game. I missed CS with my W.
Ah, you went for it.
Bad.
I did that too. It's fine to use W to try to get CS like that. It's kind of hard, but you get it. Just gonna look for vision, I hope. Okay. Towards the dragon, I like it. Oh. You should be pinging like the Lucian support. The Lucian and then the Lux right now. So you can get Leona to go in. Because your Echo's right here. Like, you kind of have to play the game for your support sometimes. Like, they'll just kind of... Like, sometimes they just won't really engage. Like, if you want to engage, you think you guys could win the fight. Right? Just ping somebody, and that'll tell Leona, oh, he wants to fight. Right? Because he can't read your mind. So, we want to ping these people if we want to fight. Want to engage. Like, basically whichever one you want to go on. Like, here, like, Lux would be a free kill, right? If he just ulted Lux right now, Echo's clearly looking to follow up, right? and then she's just gonna go on with the EQ, right? It's easy. Like, this is an easy kill. But she went on Lucian. Unfortunately. Like, the reason why it's harder to go on Lucian there is because he has to dash, right? Oh, W? Oh, he didn't get it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Nice, okay. Okay. Good. See what's going on. Okay. Nobody's doing much. Okay. Cool. W. Ah! It's too late. Oh well.
I didn't think about it till then. I was like, oh shit, that's right, I can do that. Rip.
Yeah, it's super good. Why am I at 0 viewers? It's so weird. Because I should count as a viewer and then all of a sudden I don't count as a viewer. Not that I care about viewers, I guess.
I used to think about streaming once upon a time.
Sorry, what?
I said I used to think about streaming once upon a time, but then when I was with my ex, she had a group of friends that did, and they had been doing it for years and only had a following of like a couple hundred people.
I was still pretty good, to be honest. But like a couple of years, I could be like, you know, that could be 8 hours a day, that could be 2 hours a day, right? Just pay no attention to this here.
Yeah, when you first popped it up, I was like, wow, what a recommendation there.
There is art here, waiting. How
It's good. I'm gonna just beat this up, actually. I forgot you could do that. Let's do 1.5. Because you're playing pretty well here. Like, farm is good, you guys are pressuring good, you got good wars, like, that's a good thing. Like, what you're doing well is you're farming as well, you're following up well. You follow up well. Farming, how's proof, follow up well. Earn hash. So let me happen. I can't tell if it's actually you doing all the good wording or if it's Leona. I think it was both of you.
Yeah, she did a really good job with map awareness.
Yeah, her wording and map awareness is good. We have Infinity, awesome. Sword, perfect. We could actually go blue trinkers here.
I forgot until I was like level 13, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a little too light. Usually like 8 or 9 is good.
Yeah.
Let's shrink this level
I thought it was level 9.
9. I think you can get it. You can get it earlier now. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong about that. But you want to get it like at least a level 9. Yeah, you have a 13-minute Infinity Edge. That's insane. And that's not even because you're getting kills, right? That's because of this number up here. This lovely 103 CS at 14 minutes that no other bronze player is capable of accomplishing. Now you're gonna do some serious deeps.
I never heard anyone.
There was a game the other day that I played. I was farming really well, but the other team had a raid off Malawi that in the game that was like 31-4 or some shit.
Yeah, when you're like, okay, well he's probably smurfing if he's got 31 games and 4 deaths, but you know, like when the top laner gets fed like that, you know, you basically there's not much of way to really counter that. You pretty much just, you know, make sure you don't die. You know, put out what damage you can on them. You know, while remaining.
I was able to
safe.
kill everybody else but her, but then again, she could like 4v1, no problem.
Yeah, that's basically a Lowy for you. Like, and these players, they'll always like group up and they'll just like always fight. They don't really think to like, you know, engage and then disengage and then re-engage. But that's what you have to do with a Lowy. When she ults, everybody has to disengage and then you have to re-engage. But you don't see people do that in solo queue. Like, you don't see even that won't even happen probably in Diamond. But yeah, like, so it's like people just kind of sit there and then they get hit by the tentacles and all that shit. And it's like, yeah, it's rough.
I was salty because that Pantheon ulted in and autoed once and took my kill. I was like, alright, Leona and I just did all the work and you're just gonna go poof.
So
Leona went mid for some fucking reason.
So, like, what is so bad about like you being like up here in the lane?
This exact situation I found myself in.
No, what's so bad about this?
As I'm rooted in being ulted in tower range.
Well,
And I don't have my support.
let's say you're not rooted. Why is this bad? I don't actually know how you got rooted. You have 2 minions in front of you? Question mark?
I am rooted. You can see the status effect.
No, I know you're rooted, but that's kind of weird. Maybe you got rooted, like, maybe you got clipped. Let's see. Oh, you ran into it. That's what happened.
But what is that hitbox though?
Yeah, actually, though, it's a little bit fat. But what's so bad about like being up here? Like, why are we up here?
Because I wanted to push tower and I thought Leona was with me, but she went mid with Echo for some reason.
Yeah, we want to get gold, right? We want to hit the turret for gold. Or in this case, we just want to kill the turret because there's no platings anymore. Right, but this is kind of a bad time to do it. Why is it a bad time to do it? There's like 3 things actually.
No minions and no vision.
No, you have some. Well, you have some minions, right? You have like 4 minions. Well, yeah, we don't have vision. And like you mentioned, right, our Leona's not with us. So we don't know where Shaco is. Like, where's Shaco, right? He could be over here. Where's Lucian? He could be like over here, right? Like, it's kind of like the, I think it's called like Schrodinger's box, right? Like, you know, if the box, you know, you haven't checked inside the box, what's in that box could be like anything, right? Like, within that box could be a nuclear bomb, but it could also be nothing, right? It could also be a feather, right? Like, the possibilities are endless. So when you see like all fog of war like this, we don't know where anybody is, right? They could be here. Right? You sort of want to play like, well, they could be behind me, right? Unless we see them on the map, right? They could be behind us. So the next time you go for like turret, you have to ask yourself like, okay, like, can I go for this? Like, am I safe going for this, or am I putting myself in a risky situation going for the auto attacks? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be our new habit. Right? Your old habit is you see turret, you hit turret. Right? Our new habit's gonna be we check the map, then we can see if we can hit the turret with the information that we have.
Yes, the gun is ironic.
So look at that, Lucian's here. Another thing is mid lane's missing too. Where's mid lane going? He could be down here. There he is. Well, while we're kind of waiting for this wave, right? Like you do this, you push it under a turret, and then you realize, okay, we can't really do anything because we don't have any vision. So what can we do with our time instead of just sit here waiting? Like we do. Oh god. First off, I don't think we need vision in here. Second off, that's just unlucky.
I put that down there because I saw the Shaco and have invis.
Oh, that was your controller.
Yeah, that was mine.
How about he's not gonna gank like this, right? Like he's more likely to like come from behind you. Alright, and be like right here. Like what Shaco players will do is like they'll queue into the lane, and then they'll put like a little, you know, their little box, their little, you know, clown thing, whatever. Pretend that's like Shaco's box. Right? They'll put it behind you and try to fear you into their team. That's usually what they'll do. So you pretty much want like a control word over here, which you have. So you don't actually need to put down your controller yet. You don't have much of a reason to put it down. Typically, they're not going to gank like that through the lane. Oh, look at that! He's right here. Like how many junglers? Like let's simulate 10 of your games. How many of those games do you think people gank from the lane?
Probably 1 or 2.
Yeah, probably maybe 1 or 2, right? So when the other 8 games, they're gonna gank from the river, right? So wouldn't it be more beneficial for you to use your ward for the 8 out of 10 games rather than just the random off case where he like ganks from lane? Another thing is if he ganks like this, I don't think your controller sees him. Right? He'd have to like go into the bush. Like if this was like pro play, I would say that was a good ward because this happens a lot in pro play where the jungler would just come up here and they'll like skirt around the minion vision and they'll just be like sitting in this bush. You know, but we're not in pro play, so.
Breathe in the atmosphere.
Lord. So when nobody starved. Caught 2.5. Okay. So we got about hour and 20 minutes left. Something like that. So we're making good time.
Every element must be in place.
We also sped it up. Awkward. That sucks.
Yeah.
Action. You will be poetry.
We know he's down here, so this is kind of dangerous, right? But now he shows up top lane. But you went to do this before he even showed up on the map. So again, right? We want to hit the turret, but then we want to check the map beforehand. And Leona's not here with you. Your team is pretty ahead, and it's clear they're looking to like fight. We could just go group with the team right now, but you're sort of like staying bottom lane. You know, I know you want this turret, but we can just group mid lane and maybe take that turret.
I want to feel everything.
The team can easily engage. So it's okay to group here when your team is ahead. It's totally fine. You're gonna miss some CS and you're gonna share some XP, but okay. Okay. Yeah, this is why this is bad. You know, you realize you're dead because of Shaco, right? You realize like, oh, this is bad because you know Shaco's behind me now. So like we're definitely dead. So like any summoners, it's probably not gonna save you because we're already low when Shaco comes in. So the heal is a little bit wasted here. That's just sort of the same as you know, super early in the game where you're just sort of pushing for no reason, right? And then that opens you up the ganks. Like we just need Shaco to not be there. Not as simple as, oh, if only this guy wasn't here. Oh my god, that would have been awesome if he actually took Dragon too. Nice. Okay. We're not putting wards down. We forget we have a trinket. This is fine. See, look what happens when you're group. Like, you look at your comp, or like we kind of ignore top lane because it's just, you know, top lane's an island, and he's not really gonna group yet. So
Top lane is an island.
yeah, like every fight is gonna be for you right now. Is gonna be on the bottom hand side of the map. So top lane can't really help with that. He's probably running Ignite as he should, so he can't really help with that. So you basically have Echo, and then your jungler, and then your supporter, right? It's like all of them, they want to fight, right? Like all of you guys have some form of stuns, right? Like I guess you don't have a stun, but you have a root, right? Like so, all of you guys want to basically roam around like look for picks, because Lux and Lucian, they can't do any damage to your team. Like they can't do any damage to you. They can't do any damage to Pantheon. They can't do anything to Leona, right? Echo is gonna definitely kill the Lucian. This is fine. It's a good call. Actually, we don't have a jungler, right?
Yeah, it's Echo. He's right there.
Oh, your jungler's Echo. Okay. I thought it was Pantheon. This is fine then. Okay, cool. Oh, she's so dead. Bye bye. Oh, we want to try to, like, you know, not start with the root. Like your team has a lot of CC. Just wait till your Leona walks up and then stuns him for guaranteed W. Right, guarantee you land it there. It's W. I think I'm spelling guaranteed wrong, but that's okay. I'd be a little bit quicker as well, right? If we just waited and W'd when Leona stunned him, we probably would have gotten the kill a little bit sooner. And that means we push this lane a little bit sooner. That means we get this turret a little bit sooner, right? It all adds up. Like, it's not a big deal, but, you know, the higher you climb, it's going to be a really big deal. Shit, turret. Okay. I want to put some traps down here. Oh, nice damage. Okay. Flash a W. Like that time it was fine. Flash it. Frickin' Shaco boss this time. We probably want to leave and get our items here, right? I'm pretty sure your whole team is sitting on a lot of gold. And there's not much more for you to take. You can't really take top lane against the Nivea, right? And mid lane is not in a state where you can just transfer to mid lane and then take turret, because none of them are dead. The reason why it worked up here taking top is because you killed Karma, right? And then you just take the turret. you have man advantage, so you can just take turret. Or you fight, in which case that would be bad for the enemy team because you guys are way better at fighting.
I bloom like a flower.
Now there, everybody's up. So okay, you buy. It's a little bit late. It's a bit late, but your team is just fiestaing.
Art requires a certain cruelty.
How's the screen share, by the way?
It's working pretty well.
Okay, that's good.
It stutters now and then, but that's kind of expected, I think.
Yeah, you still haven't gotten blue trinket.
Yeah, it wasn't until level 13 that I remembered it.
I think you like. I think there's a chance for you guys to kill Lucian. Like right here, right? Because Pantheon's behind him. Just walk into the Lucian. You have your 4-shot and everything. Just walk into the guy. Right? Walk into him, he's gonna start fighting you. He's already like not backing up, so he just doesn't realize Pantheon's here. So his camera is probably like this. Right? He probably doesn't see Pantheon. Alright, so we can just move in here. Lux, like, if you look at the map, Navia's too far. And Lux, she's too far to hit you as well, right? Like, I think this is a good kill here. This would be a good time. But he backs off. And maybe, like, the reason why Pantheon didn't go in on Illusion is maybe because you didn't go in, right? Like, you might be thinking, oh, well, I didn't go in there because Pantheon didn't go in. You know, but he's thinking the same thing about you. You'll be win. In this case, definitely, probably win.
At this point in the game, I just wanted to like 5-man down mid and end the game.
Yeah, like, you guys can easily win this game at this point. Okay. Why is this bad? Why are you clicking over here?
I thought that was my nearest escape route, but I should have gone down the river where I had teammates.
Yeah, you have teammates, right? And over here, we have like terrain in the way.
Shaco.
We have terrain in the way, right? We can only do like this, or like over here, and we don't want to do that. I don't know who is this. This is Solution? Yeah, Solution. But they can just jump on you right here, right? Because you're basically, this is basically a team fight, right? Like, it's them and then your team over here. So this is essentially a team fight, right? If this fight occurs, this is a team fight. You don't want to be in the front of the fight. You want to be in the back of the fight, right? So a fight could definitely break out here, and this would be a bad position for you to be in, right? If they engage. Oh, that was a Lux. I'm trolling. So it's even worse, right? Because she could have binded you. Like, if she binds you, Shaco goes on you, you're dead. Right? And also now, they're kind of zoning you off, right? You can't really join the fight. Okay, you gotta look at what's going on, see what's going on with your Echo, right? Okay, yeah, that's okay. We could have actually looked to just flash and then heal. Right. Like when these things are happening, you know, so you know the karma's coming, obviously. You know, like you can probably kill Shaco, right? You're going for the Shaco, but you need to be thinking about what are they gonna do, right? Like, what's Karma gonna do when she walks up to you? What do you think she's gonna do?
Q and then W.
Yeah, she'll probably Q and W you, right? Speed herself up. So in order to, like, we have to basically have a plan in place to avoid this, because it's probably gonna kill us, right? Because the Shaco's gonna turn on us, Right? Maybe you weren't expecting Shaco to turn, but you know he can turn on you, and you are slightly chunked already. Like you only got 1,000 HP, and we know Karma's pretty big as well. Like here, right? Why not just flash the Q? Or like at the very least heal here, right? We probably would have got Shaco. It should have just pushing the whole time. It's whatever. Let's turn to mirror things, I guess. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh dear. Leon is playing too much TFT.
Happiness is a warm garden.
You probably want Echo in a side lane too. Or Echo mid lane maybe. Yeah, maybe 4 lanes. Oh god. Here is where you don't want to get caught up in the fights. Right? Because even if you lose a fight here, is there anything the enemy team can really realistically take?
No.
No, there's not much, right? Like there's Cloud Dragon, but that doesn't matter. We don't really care about Cloud Dragon. Like these players are not gonna even know why it's good. Like they don't buy tier 2 boots half the time, so I'm pretty sure more movement speed is just, you know, they don't even know what to do with it. So it's like, you know, they can't really do anything because you look at the state of top lane, right? That's nowhere near turf for them. Same thing with mid lane. Like mid lane, kind of. Maybe they win a fight, they can maybe take a little bit of damage on it, right? But it's probably going to take too long for them to get to it. Bottom lane, all the way over here, right? They can't get anything. So yeah, like, they can't get anything. Whenever like you have situations like this where the enemy team, even if they win a fight, they can't get anything, you want to try to keep up your farm. Alright, so we can go farm mid lane here. Like if some worst case scenario here, probably 1 or 2 of your teammates die. Right, it's not a big deal. Okay, that's fine. I'll kill her ass. Oh, the dodge! Are you double lift? It's not him?
No.
Fucking him? The dodge, you faker. The blind dodge. Move into them. You can just kill them now, right? As long as the stuns are down, you just kill both of them. Like I would just move into him right here.
And I was too spooked at that point, but I was proud of myself for dodging.
Yeah, that was like figure level dodge, dude. Nice job. I think you were just magically moving. You just kind of missed it, but it's like yeah, like that was crazy.
The Lux root a little bit, but the Anivia stun, yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, of course. You saw the Anivia one, right? But it was like the Lux Q was just like, holy crap, he dodged that. Like, cause we didn't even see her when she threw it out. Like, see here, like, there's nothing to be scared of, right? We have heal, we have flash, right? Nothing we can die to, right? Absolutely nothing we can die to. Like right there, definitely we can kill them both. Damage to all people. They use other abilities. Try to find all. Basically, do whatever you want. Yeah. That was a chance for you to pat that KDA. You only 1 and 2. Okay, look at that flash. W. I don't even have it right. We just go at all. Like let's go in or alt or something. All right, you're not aggressive enough in these fights. Like it's good that you're remaining safe, but there's some chances for you to get some kills here. At this point, it's not important to use W on the wave. It's more important to just save it for like something that's happening. You know, you might need it after for a root, right? So just kind of hold on to it. Like once laning phase is over, you just hold on to it.
I serve a discerning finder.
Okay, we can probably get Infinity Edge. Okay, we got Infinity Edge. Nice, nice. Probably could have got it before, but you push out a land, it's fine.
How can I be expected to work?
Okay. Still didn't get Blue Trinket. I'm so sad.
Yeah, I was really embarrassed by how long it took me.
And we also think we could get forward too, right? Oh, never mind. Like I think probably like controlled instead of the Brawler's gloves is probably better. Right here. I don't think you got a controller this game.
No, I waited for the gloves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would just get a
Versus
controller.
going Dragger.
Or just grab 2
Icon
controllers.
doesn't have to explain himself.
I know you're ready to carry, and like, if, you know, you gotta get the Empire Spikes, but you do want at least like 2-3 again. That dodge was clean. Okay, run down there, good. Please put down some vision when you're in the enemy jungler, just like any bush is great.
It'll be easier if blood
Okay,
came more
there's
fast.
no need to have 2 charges on your yellow G. Like, please use them. Please use. Make it charges. Like, it's not good to have one charge. It's even worse to have 2, right? Because while we have 2, it's not charging up anymore. Right? It's not giving us another charge. So like at worst you have a 1 charge. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
What did you want to do for the other arc? Like another live game or?
Yeah, I think so.
This game's almost over. We'll finish this up and we'll get
I had one more really good dodge right towards the end.
Sorry, what?
I had one more really good dodge right at the end.
Oh, where you dodged like an AVQ or something like that?
Lux ult.
Oh, looks
That
so.
would have killed me otherwise.
That's cool. Yeah. What's more impressive is like the Lux Q and the AVQ. You can dodge those. Like I probably couldn't dodge those. That's how bad my mechanics are.
I also have a really fucking big monitor, so
Do you have a big monitor?
27-inch.
How does that help?
I don't know. I feel like
I feel like that'd be
Because
worse.
because when I used to, I actually took like a almost 3-year hiatus from League because I got carpal tunnel
Oh,
from my job.
from the
So I
job.
had to stop playing because of my desk and my laptop. But a few months ago, I got a desk and a custom-built PC
Yeah.
that doesn't hurt my wrists. So
I've had wrist problems too. Like they still hurt, but it's like whatever. I don't have carpal tunnel. It's not that bad, but anyways, like essentially, you wanna have your desk to like wrist level, or not wrist level, but like just basically put your arms down like 90 degrees, and that's kind of where you want your keyboard. And you also want your monitor like eye level as well. Okay, Oh, you didn't even get an assist on that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the game's over at this point. Oh no, you're dead. What happened here? Okay, we got chunked out.
Shaco.
Yeah, we just want her here. Like, what's looking at everybody? What does your team want to do?
Leave.
Yeah, they want to leave, right? Because look at the champions. Echo's like down here. Leona's like over here. Right? I don't know why she's facing over here, but but you know, like your team clearly wants to leave. If we look at the position of everybody else, right? Training Muse in the base, and your Mantheon over here. I mean, not so much a Mantheon. He's more like you know, Childmon. I don't know. With the changes, he does no freaking damage.
I've
now.
yet to see him do. Yeah, he doesn't do any damage.
Yeah, he does absolutely no freaking damage. It's so bad. So you're fighting here, but again, the problem is like your front line and your team just wants to kind of leave. Right. You're doing this, and then Leon is like, "I'll save you," and then she goes in and dies. Okay, that's kind of gay. I think this is like a little overstaying here.
Yeah.
And now bang. Something. Okay, so they're there. Unfortunately, like Shaco, it's like kind of hard to play around Shaco. Man, you're like, I don't like Shaco.
I fucking hate
Look
Shaco.
at nobody likes Shaco, dude, except for the guy who made Shaco. I'm pretty sure he's been fired.
Sweet death.
Pink Ward like Shaco.
Yeah, but I mean, if I could play Shaco like Pinkwood, I'd probably like Shaco too.
I love watching his clips because he will do the nastiest shit
Oh, yeah.
and have a completely straight face for the whole
Oh yeah,
fucking
he's
time.
absolutely disgusting on that champion. Like he does shit on that champion that I'm like, wait, how do you do that? Like I didn't actually know that you could do that.
No poet's words could match my wrath.
Oh, you chose the right one. So lucky.
Yeah, my passive.
Oh, you're passive? What do you mean? That's your first shot.
No, the mark that pops on people when I can root them.
Oh, right.
with my W.
That shows up on, doesn't show up on both. Oh, that's...
See?
No, it shows up on both. It was on both. You just picked the right one. You just didn't see it because one was behind the other one. Watch here. I'll pop it up. What the hell is you? Oh.
Like,
Hmm.
no, it's not.
Oh no, it's not. Okay, it just kind of looked like it did. It did there because Leona went on him at the end.
The trap.
Yeah.
The trap triggered it.
Yeah, the trap.
That's what
It was either the trap or Leona. Probably your trap. Yeah, I was playing we could just end the game. Alright, cool. Nice, awesome, good kill. Okay, that's a little too aggressive. Oh! Is that him? Okay, okay.
Yeah, I was like, that's
Yeah.
not a good idea. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Bye.
Well, like, this was great, right? This good pick. And then the plan here, right? We're going on. We don't really want to like go on somebody who like the team is not really looking to go on. Right, so you go on Karma here and you don't realize, like, oh wait, Karma does damage. Right, so maybe we're just not pressing tab, we're not realizing how big she is. Let's put that in. Press tab every minute or so. Yeah. Alright, so the problem with this is we don't have help, right? Leona is too low, right? She can't do anything. We probably have to flash out at this point because we messed up. Right, we kind of greeted for the karma there. And now your team dies because you greeted, right? So like this is your fault. Right, your Leona and your Pantheon being dead, like that's your fault. And that shutdown too, this is your fault because you kind of initiated that. Right, you started that by hitting the karma. So you just kind of wait for your team to like do things and then hit the first that they're hitting. Like if that was like Lucian, I would say sure, go for it. Right? Like if Karma and Lucian switch places, I would say go for it. Right? But they weren't, and you hit Karma. You know, and it's probably gonna take you like 7 auto attacks to actually kill Karma, and during that time, she'll probably kill you. Right? Because you got the reload, so you have to be very careful when you like if you're trying to all in. You have to be like, okay, do I have enough bullets? Right? Like not even enough bullets, right? It's like how much damage you actually have. Alright, the game is over. Alright, sweet.
Hottest dudes in League of Legends.
Is that what is there? Oh, hottest dudes, hottest babes. That's hilarious. Oh man, for the girls and for the guys. What a dude. What a YouTuber, man. He knows his player base. You know, it's like I think it's like 5% of the player base is like female, but you know, I guess that's for the gay people. Yikes.